So first thing we did was we defined a problem, then we looked at the best result that comes from that most desirable result, a very specific, measurable, time-bound result, right? And then who are we providing this for? Now we've got all this information, but now you've got to take it to market.
Right.
So that's where you may have heard of your marketing message. I think marketing messages are misunderstood and underutilized. So you turn that into a marketing message. For example, I help CEOs of small businesses or CEOs of corporations and this audience to decrease their anxiety by 50% in the next 60 days, something like that, right? Without taking drugs, without without these things they hate. Right? Well, that is my offer. And I have to have that wording down. That becomes my source of truth. I make my clients literally write that down and paste that up somewhere. And every message they put anywhere has got to be a piece of that, maybe not the whole thing, but a piece of it, or very, very slightly modified, but it's got to be that. And here's the reason why. When we don't do that, we don't have a single source of truth. One thing that we take out to market. When I'm saying take it to market, you run into somebody at a party, say, I do X, Y, Z. Here's my marketing message. Your headline should be part of that. I help blank to blank, right? Everything you do should be that. I helped one fellow who is a personal finance expert, and maybe there's people in your audience who do this, and we started off with, we came up with the idea that he knows how to help people retire early. Well, because of my age, I'm thinking, that's awesome. That's what everybody wants, right? It's what I want.
Right.
And if we didn't, he took that to market and found out that people weren't responding to it. Guess what they responded to? His audience, and this goes back to the audience thing, why you have to define your audience.
Right.
In my head, his audience was going to be people my age, right? He was younger than me. His audience, people who he resonated with, were younger too. So they didn't want to retire. They wanted to use his strategies to make more money.
Right.
So with the retirement thing, he had to take that to market to find out. And when they didn't respond, then he'd ask him, well, what do you want? Oh, I just want, I don't want to retire. I want to make more money. Boom. He's the same guy offering the same thing, changed that marketing message and took that out, and now got feedback, got the data on that converted better than the other thing. But if he didn't take that one refined message, he was throwing slightly different messages everywhere, he wouldn't have known what it was that people wanted.
Right.
So once you know what your offer is, you got to turn it into a marketing message, and that is set in stone until you have taken it to market and tested it and gotten feedback on it.
Right.
All right? So that's the initial stage.